Welcome to Rolling Through Realms, a new actual play podcast. Join us for epic stories, daring adventures, exhilarating battles told through tabletop role-playing games. Listen in as our heroes attempt to uncover a conspiracy at the heart of a world's fair, while navigating the dark and shadowy world of the undead. I'm your Dungeon Master Erik Hurt, and this is Love, Death, and Necromancy. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rolling Through Realms, Love, Death, and Necromancy. Last we left off, after escaping the murder house, the party reunites the now anti-science Jeffries with his companions and debate whether or not they want to share the information they gained in the murder house and with who, eventually deciding to confront Finch and Sparrow about why the symbol at the bottom of the pit matches the symbol on their cloaks. And learning that Finch and Sparrow don't know Iwerks as an artificer, but do know him as a necromancer they work with and who is very much still alive. Later that evening, a Zeppelin flies over Hugelton and announces that the grand unveiling at Heron Hill has been moved up a day and is happening the next day. And that is where we pick up. So you've just heard this announcement about the grand unveiling. You are back at the inn. You are settling down for the night. You were ready to go to bed. And then this announcement was heard overhead as this Zeppelin flew over Hugelton. And it's pretty late in the evening. I think we're talking probably like 11:30 p.m. So it's pretty late at night. They have shut down Heron Hill. And like I kind of explained, there's not really anybody who lives in the city at the moment. And so, again, you can kind of think of it somewhat as a theme park in a way. And so there's not really anybody who is living in Heron Hill. Mm-hmm. That doesn't mean there wouldn't be people there. But, you're not dealing with just sort of like a normal city. Yeah. If that makes sense.
Not like a ton of residents and stuff around.
Exactly.
I would assume there's still like guards there at night.
Oh yeah, so there's definitely still going to be guards. Mm-hmm. And when Finch and Sparrow talked to you about their plan, their idea was to do it during the day while some of these guards and stuff could be distracted. Where doing it at night, you may have the entire sort of security apparatus directed directly at you, where they may just be able to have their eyes kind of in other places. That was their sort of idea, but that does not mean that you have to stick to it if you're going to go on this heist.
Do we know where the whole guy and like them are staying? Are they staying in the same place as us?
So as far as you could reckon, probably. Okay. And they are like official vendors there. So it makes sense that they have a setup, likely staying at the inn as opposed to being in the tent village. But so you know that they are involved. They're going to be helping out Finch and Sparrow with this heist.
I was just wondering that because I know he has a whole lot of them, but we could always steal one of those whole guns for ourselves. Mm-hmm. If we...
And you shared your information. No, wait. You haven't talked to them yet.
No, not with the whole...
We didn't share the information with the...
You have not shared the information with Finch and Sparrow.
We got information out of him, but we
didn't.
Yeah, because I stayed behind and listened to them.
But we haven't really talked to the other guy minus me making fun of him and then...
Yeah.
So jumping over the hole.
Does whole gun guy have a name?
Yeah.
So his name is Jonathan Bright.
Yeah.
And the partner that he is with, her name is Agatha Foxglove. Okay. And so they are helping out Finch and Sparrow.
I actually knew that.
Have you... has Marin shared with everybody that her uncle is there and stuff? I can't remember.
I did, and I told you that he told me of the
Oh,
the
yeah.
all about the
security,
nets.
About the
yeah,
nets
the
and
security,
stuff.
the
Yeah.
nets,
Okay,
and how
cool.
they talk to each other, and
Yeah.
they have a bunch of people on the tops of the buildings and stuff. Like I
Yeah.
shared that with
Gotcha.
you guys, but
Okay.
not anyone else.
Yeah, because there were the nets that he provided.
Mhm.
There is like the glue traps that shoot out.
Mhm.
There are the sort of counter spell
Yeah.
things.
Yep.
So there are all
That's
these different
right.
things
Yeah.
throughout
I
the city
remember.
Counterspell.
designed to deter and catch criminals.
I remember now. Okay, so we kind of all caught up with each other about all that kind of information, right? Then before we do anything else, I'm just gonna feel out the group. What do you guys think about these the bird guys, Finch and all them? I just feel like it's very odd how little they will share with us when they want our help so badly.
Yeah.
Like it kind of gives me the vibe of like they're the bad guys, but I don't know.
Like they want someone else to do their dirty work for them.
Yeah,
So
and
their
like,
hands stay
I feel like if they had a very noble and true cause, they would say, we have a noble and true cause. As opposed to, I'm not telling you anything, please steal this from me, I'm Finch.
Well, they
Do you not like Finch?
I don't like Finch.
they ended up sharing more stuff with us. It's just after, like, I had to convince them to. But I don't understand why they're just so... Because we got them confused about, like, the whole necromancy and all that stuff with Elias and, what's the other guy?
Iworks.
Yeah. Like, we were getting them confused and they were starting to ask questions, but we didn't know. I just think they either don't know or they don't care more.
Don't think they know the
That's
whole
what
story.
Yeah. Like, are they in over their head and they don't realize it?
Or-
I think so.
Or they're also bamboozled and they're doing dirty
Yeah.
work
I think
for someone
that's
else.
more like
and
it.
he's like, hey, for
Yeah.
another degree of separation between me
Yeah.
and you guys, let's get another group. So then you have to go back 2 degrees
Yeah, especially because
to like get back to the.
Fireworks Fuller hasn't been seen in public for
Yeah.
such a long time. So how are they having this like conversation? How are they working for him and doing all this stuff? Like,
Could be the gnomes. They love a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. It's all just a big multi-level
I know
marketing
from
thing.
experience.
Yeah.
it could, or it could be some other reason.
What do you mean you know from
Oh,
experience?
they've tried to get me a few times, but
They put up a listing that's like
I deal with them-
marketing
I
or
deal with
sales.
them a lot with my business. They, you know, like I do a lot of trading with the gnomes, and they've tried to get me in on the ground floor of some
Be your own boss.
be my own boss, which I already own my own shop.
Yeah,
so,
you already are your boss.
they're barking up the wrong tree. They
It's just
still
silly.
try, this crafty little bastards.
But if you host a Tupperware party just once a week, you can be creating some real passive income.
We have this magical fairy dust that you will lose 10 pounds like that
Just make a smoothie with it every morning.
while
We
being your own boss.
are not a cult.
You know when they say that, you know it's definitely not
Not
a
a
cult.
cult.
Yeah,
Because
super
why else
not.
would they say
It's
that? if they're
illegal.
not?
It's illegal to say that and to be lying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's like the guards. If you're a guard, you have to tell me.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
Oh,
why my
goodness.
uncle told me, because he is one of the guards.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah. So obviously, still very suspicious
Yeah.
of Finch and Sparrow.
And we need
Yeah,
to tell
and-
them what we want to talk to them, because we told them we would meet up in the morning. I know that was before the
Yeah.
announcement that they're stealing, but they're
Right.
probably going to.
They're
so
probably
we really
gonna-
need to figure what we're going to say to them.
Do we just want to go earlier than them?
Should we?
Because I'm, you know, a fan of Elias. He's kind of an idol to me, but I don't know him personally, obviously. But just the city is really, it's incredible, and I
Yeah.
don't want to throw this man under the bus, or,
I'll throw them
under
for
the
ya.
under
What?
the flying machine, so to speak.
What if? And no offense to you, Arum. Please, I hope you don't take it that way. What if they're all bad?
Could be.
I think they both
What-
are.
yeah.
I think they're bad in their
Yeah.
own ways. He's ruining all these natural forces for all this stupid stuff, and this other guy is doing something else. He's probably bad. They're-
Well, okay, so I'm thinking
I don't know.
perpetual energy machine. I don't really know what that means.
I don't
It's something
Can you explain that?
in the artificing company. Like we've all tried something of the sort, but it just seems it's not possible. It just doesn't seem it's very feasible. So I don't know how he's come up with this. It could be some shady method at which he's acquired this and made it work.
What
Well,
what
that's
would
why
it?
I think it's something with necromancy. If we
It
think
has to
That
be.
was my next
Eye
question.
is.
Here's my thought process. They're trying to capture people with nets and glue traps, and they're gonna suck their energy out, and that makes the energy machine.
Well, and also they've been
Right?
killing everybody.
People.
They've been
Yeah,
killing
in the
people.
House of Tomorrow. They're killing.
So-
So they're
Exactly.
taking them.
Oh,
And if
what
you
if
bring
they
them back,
took-
they become necromancies, and then you can
Yes.
control them to propel the perpetual motion machine.
It makes sense. That would be a valid energy source.
Or they replace parts
not
that
an
wear
ethical
out.
one, but it would work.
so they take the energy from living people,
Correct.
use that energy to make dead people alive again.
Either
To make,
or
like, an army?
They're using all their energy, so they're killing the people, and then they have to necromancy to make them back to use them for other things. I
Mhm.
don't know. I
we
don't
could
Right,
ask
right.
our,
I don't know
we could ask
anything
our
about
resident
necromancy.
necromancer.
That's what I was gonna say. Is that something that could be done?
I mean, it's probable. It's crazy, but it just might work.
Right. Yeah. It's just crazy that it could work.
Crazy enough that someone like Elias Heron would make it work.
Right. If
Or-
a man that can make all of this, if he can do all of these technological advances, it would make sense that he's the one that can figure it out.
Unless Iworks and him did this together, and then he just was like, "I don't need you anymore. I'm doing it all."
But
What if he stole it?
But
He
the
stole the
story-
idea.
But the
Like,
story, right, is that Elias was left because he didn't like what Iworks was doing, unless that was all a ruse as well.
we don't know.
Yeah,
We're
we don't
hearing
know.
from people of Iworks. Like,
I suppose he could have not liked what he planned to do with it. Maybe he wanted to use this perpetual energy for something less.
And the heist is before
Necromantic?
the reveal, right? We're taking it
Yes.
before
Yes.
they reveal it.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I would think more
good
that he
question.
doesn't like it based on when you said you were, and he was like, "Did
Mm.
you say necromancy?" And then we had to play it off. So maybe he really doesn't like the necromancy aspect
And,
that Iworks was
and
trying
again,
to do.
he was bringing in
true.
a bunch of contractors, so there's nothing to say that whoever built this was in league with what all of this is. Maybe they came in under subterfuge.
Maybe they need the
Right.
perpetual energy machine for their necromancy.
What if
Infinite
Elias
supply
is
of
dead?
energy for their
Iworks
spells.
killed him.
Right.
Iworks is now Elias. I don't know.
Is
This is all too much for me.
They
I
definitely-
just want to go back to the river, honestly.
Yeah,
Y'all are
I'm-
crazy up
I miss
here.
my mountain.
Yeah.
They definitely are two different people, correct?
Yeah.
It's not the same person.
I
Yes.
think they are,
We think-
but what
we
if
think.
Iworks killed Elias, they used his necromancy to bring him back somehow?
Or he just
took over.
took his place.
Can
Yeah,
you-
I don't know.
Are you able to detect like trace of amounts of like? Can you recognize necromancy magic?
Sure.
Do you have detect magic?
No, I don't have to check
I
magic.
do.
I mean, I have regular detect magic, but I don't know. I've never been around anything
Yeah,
if you can
with
tell.
necromancy before.
to tell
Yeah.
to like
Um,
detect
I'd
magic
give it a shot, though.
on Elias the next
Yeah,
time we saw him.
I'll give it a shot, but let me confirm that I actually did prepare that spell because I
'Cause
don't want to
I-
just
I
say
don't
that
know.
I
I
did.
definitely do. If
I
need
do
be.
not. I almost
I
did,
did
but I did not take it.
I assume someone else would have had it.
Yeah,
Me
I have
too.
it,
And I
yeah.
needed
I was
a different
like,
first level.
Between an artificer, a cleric, and I was hoping someone else would take it.
I'll be.
I have identify and detect magic, so
Okay.
I'll go off
So-
the honesty scale and say that I did not prepare it.
But if
I'm
we
not trying to
sleep-
cheat at Dungeons and Dragons.
But if we sleep, then you can prepare it for
If we go to
tomorrow,
sleep, I
because
can
clear it.
think about how to do it though.
So that's
So,
the next thing.
the-
we can figure
That's
out.
the next thing. Are we doing
But
a short
do we
rest or
wanna-
a long rest?
Yeah.
I need a short rest at least because I'm down 6 hit points.
Okay, but do we want to go talk to them tonight? To be like, hey
Last-
guys, there was an announcement. What's going on?
Last we left off is we were gonna meet them in the morning.
Yeah.
What time does the place open in the morning?
So it'll open probably around 8 a.m. So
We get a
that's
full 8 hours almost.
So we need a
How many hours do you need for a long rest?
8.
8.
Oh.
But you only need one for short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you obviously have the time for a short rest.
Oh, we should take
you
like
have
10 short rests or 8
the
or
time
5 short rests
for-
will be good.
You have the time for a long rest if you want to take it. If you are going at night, you will need to worry about getting into Heron Hill. So that will just be kind of the other step to getting in.
Yeah.
You know that it is being kept underground, that there are tunnels under the city, and that there are at least 3 places you can get in to those tunnels. You know, at the murder house, there was a way to get in by the stage and by where the electronic animals were. That all 3 of those places have a way to get underground into the tunnels.
And then, because didn't we find the tunnels like around?
It was on the north side.
Yeah, we found them somewhere.
Of the stage.
'Cause
Well, I don't know
I
if
remember-
we found it or
Well,
we
I
were
remember
told
doing
that
a
from-
search around here that I had to pass.
Yeah.
And I can't remember.
You got a nat 20 on the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if we ended up actually finding anything around there.
So,
yeah, north of the
um,
stage in a vault room.
So you're kind of where you're at. If you want to do it in the evening, or I just want to set up sort of the different levels of stakes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Going in the evening, you need to find your way into Heron Hill. It will be easier to get into these hatches, but there will be more security that could be focused on you. If you go when it's open, you can just walk into Heron Hill.
Yeah.
But there will be people around, so you may have to stealth your way into these hatches. And then, you may be seen by other guests or employees or something like that. But there is more things that the security is going to be watching out for. So they'll be a bit more distracted. That's essentially where you're at. And then on top of that, if you want to talk to Finch and Sparrow, if you want to talk to Jonathan and Agatha, that's kind of your choices. But as you are having this conversation, because are you just sort of in the lobby of the inn, just sort of the down?
We went back to
I would assume we
Oh,
went back
yeah.
to the room.
I
You went
assume
back
we
to the
were
room.
in-
Okay.
Saying the things we've been saying. I don't think.
All
we've
right.
done
Yeah,
that.
Okay.
Yeah,
we went
yeah,
back to
yeah.
the room.
All right, so you're in the room, and so you'll have that choice to make. Do you want to go talk to them and then come back and sleep, or talk to them and get going?
So the only ways we found underground was inside in the city. We
In the
haven't
city,
found
yes.
anything out here.
Like in the
Correct.
perimeter,
And I wonder if there could be.
if we use the whole gun,
Uh,
like to lead into a tunnel.
yeah, that's
that
true. We
goes
just make
to
a
the-
tunnel.
Yeah,
That's what I-
make
Well,
a
the whole
tunnel
gun can
near
only go
here.
6 feet deep.
No, but I mean, like, if
Was
like
there,
we
like,
go
a-
through the perimeter of the wall, maybe we can find where a tunnel goes to the perimeter. Like, there's no grates or anything to like let water out when it rains. You know,
Right.
Yeah.
sewer
Yeah.
system.
Like a sewer system of some kind.
Yeah.
From, again, sort of what you understand about Heron Hill and Hugleton, if there is a sewer system, it would sort of be confined to Heron Hill.
Okay.
Okay. So they're very separated.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, should we go talk to the whole gun guy and the people that they've hired to steal it now?
What benefit? Like, what do you think we could get from them without revealing our own information?
Possibly stealing a whole gun from them.
Yeah.
You might be able to get a whole gun.
If you guys want to, I might put this one out because I did kind of embarrass him yesterday, and I don't think he likes
But would you
me.
make a good
That's
distraction and rile them up some more?
I can disguise you.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's up to you guys.
I could
don't
fluff
care.
his ego
Or
and
we
pretend
could-
I'm very interested. As
Yeah,
an
I think that
artificer in
would be
his-
Fluff.
better.
Fluff his
I will
ego.
fluff.
He wants to be a fluffer for
I can
now.
fluff him.
You want to be his fluffer?
I can fluff him. I feel like I could definitely fluff this man.
You can fluff that guy?
I can fluff this man.
You fluff that guy real good. All
You
right.
can fluff it so we can steal.
Can you fluff for a long time?
It might be difficult for us to steal
I mean,
the
after
whole.
seeing my stamina of the flying machine today, I don't know if I could fluff him for a long time. But I could fluff him for, I think,
Yeah.
enough time.
You
Okay.
guys missed it. He fell right out of the sky.
Oh my god!
Oh, yes,
lucky
it was very
sign.
tragic.
Are you okay?
I just got really excited. I was in a flying machine above Heron Hill, and I just think,
So just
Sugar
don't
rushes.
think
I don't know
about
what
that while
happened.
you're fluffing it.
Okay.
Like,
I'll
think
try to
about
keep
something
the...
calm and relaxing.
Yeah,
I still, the
yeah.
flying machine's still on my head.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
You can get rid of that.
Yeah, you'll last longer if you think about something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. You can
Think
use
about
it like your
how-
grandma. I don't know.
Are you guys experienced?
Think about how boring walking is as
Maybe
opposed to a flying
should
machine.
get fluffy. You guys seem to know so
No,
much.
you'll be great. Sometimes the novelty is just all you need. It's great.
Oh, gosh.
You got it.
Everyone has to fluff at least one time in
Yeah,
their lives.
you got it.
So what are we doing, guys?
The only other thing I was gonna say is if we do go talk to Agatha and Jonathan Bright, we could kind of do the same thing. We could get more information from them if, like, Finch and them said new things to them instead of us.
But do they know that we were offered the...
I mean, if he told us about them, I would say he probably
Quick chat,
did.
then I'd say hit the hay.
I mean, we can try.
That's not the worst idea. And if someone wants to give me a signal and if I can set it up, I can try to... You never know. I know you made a fool of him,
Yeah, I
but
can try, yeah.
we might have reason for it.
Well, we can
Scope
stab
chat.
them a little.
Yeah.
See what
So are you
happens.
looking for Jonathan and Agatha, or are you going to Finch and Sparrow?
I think we're gonna
Jonathan
look for
and
Jonathan and
I don't think
Agatha.
Finch Sparrow are going to give us...
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
think
we're
they're gonna get
good
us
with
anymore.
Finch and Sparrow.
We
yeah.
for sure cannot take Vikrin because
Yeah.
we would have to
And
disguise
it
him
went
again.
so well last
Worked out
time.
great
I don't
last
want to
time.
do it
Yeah.
for... Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it went...
All right, so you start knocking on doors at the inn.
Can I not stealth and find them?
Oh, I was going to say,
Oh,
can
oh.
you, like, go down
Can I
and
just
see?
stealth around and see if I can hear him because I've heard him talk
Yeah,
before?
no, that's fine. Go ahead and make a stealth roll for me.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not knocking on doors.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like,
Come on, knock on the door.
there's
I was
only
gonna
so
walk
many
down,
places.
that's gonna be 17 plus 9.
Oh, okay. Jesus, 9?
We're good to go.
My stealth is plus 9.
Okay.
So rather than having to bother other people at the inn,
I want them to sleep.
You managed to figure out where Jonathan and Agatha are staying, and
It's a 26.
I want to be in the back of the group.
you go up to their door, and with a 26, you can hear them talking about how this announcement got moved up.
Can I listen to them first?
And yeah, they're essentially having the same conversation that you
we
had
were okay.
about do they go find Finch and Sparrow? How do they want to do it? Do they go tonight?
Can I hear if they
You know.
talk about us?
So you hear them talking, and you hear Jonathan say, "Well, I know we're not the only ones who are involved in this thing, but." If we get a head start now, we can just do it ourselves. We don't have to worry about any other interference or anything
I'm
like
gonna
that.
message to everybody saying they're thinking of going early.
Like tonight?
Would you message that back to me?
Or would you just
Or
say
would you
tonight
just-
out loud in
Just
front
in the
of
hallway.
all-
give you the
Tonight?
chance.
Yeah,
I look at you because I've been like mouth it.
yeah.
You
And
can,
I'm just gonna, tonight, right?
Yeah.
That's what I heard. Like they're
So-
thinking
so
of going
they're
ahead
having
tonight.
that same debate.
Yeah.
Do you
Okay.
knock or make yourselves known or?
let me do my special knock. I think it's a good way for introductions.
Okay. Arum, that's your special knock.
Works every time.
Okay.
How long did it take you to come up with that?
I don't know. It's like since that's just came to me naturally one day.
It's impressive.
That's amazing.
Thank
That's
Thank
why
you.
you're the builder.
That is.
um,
That's how he was able to save himself from falling.
Yeah. He just knocked on the machine twice.
Took my
It's
trusty
the
wrench and
artificer
started whacking.
so on the other side of the door, Jonathan asks, "Oh, hello."
Hi. I don't know if you remember us from earlier. We saw your invention at the Heron Hill, and I feel like I got off on the wrong foot. It was my very first time walking the Heron Hill. I thought to see so many impressive things, but after walking around your whole gun, I wanted to say I felt so bad earlier.
He opens the door because he hasn't
Yeah.
opened the door, but he opens the door. I was like, "What about my whole gun?"
I just after looking at all the other inventions, like going around yesterday, today, it's really impressive. It's quite more impressive than the other things I've seen, and I just
Okay.
felt bad being so harsh.
Do you need to make a deception check here?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and roll deception for me.
Unfortunately, I do need to do a little deception.
He's gonna roll some insight.
I get a +1. Ooh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh,
Rolled a
yeah,
19 on the die.
He only rolled a 9 for his insight. And so, yeah, you've buttered him up.
Fluff. You fluffed him.
And
Fluffed him
he
so good.
turns around and
Coming back,
walks
I'm
back
I'm
in.
like the thumbs up behind my back as I'm like talking.
And he leaves the door. It's like, I'm glad you're able to see the vision that I have for the whole gun. And it's so frustrating. I came to Elias Heron and I talked to him about having this as an official part of Heron Hill. And he rebuffed me. And so I'm just here as an ordinary vendor rather than having the whole gun be a part of Heron Hill. He didn't see the vision. And artificer to artificer, we understand.
Yes, I mean, what's the point of this if we can't impress him with these great things? Obviously great things.
And it's such a shame that he's not able to see the vision that I had. Anyway, what is that what brings you all here?
Well, there's that, and then we should I mention that we're on the same job? I'm sure they know, because if they told us, I'm sure they told.
Did I
So-
hear them say our names? Because they said another group.
Another
I don't
group.
think they
They
said-
did
They
not
don't
say your
know if
name.
it's
Don't know it's us.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I would have messaged that to you
Yeah.
guys saying, they know it's another group, but they don't necessarily know it's us.
Right.
Is the door wide enough that are they keeping their stock here? Like their stock of whole guns? Because they have like a whole...
they have whole guns here, but not all of them.
Not all of them.
So they have set up their spot in the inventor alley, and that is where they are set up. So there's maybe 3 that they have actually in the room, but there's not like a full stock of what they're selling at the World's Fair.
Did they probably just leave that at the World's Fair? Or is
Yes,
it,
yeah.
Okay.
So those are like vendor stalls that are set up.
Right.
So-
And again, there's all the security that is there, and so you'd imagine that they're probably locked up. But as you guys are coming in, Agatha says, well, we have quite a bit to do. We have an early start in the morning, and I appreciate you guys coming by and complimenting our invention, but I have to ask, what brings you here?
I just wanted to say I am so sorry. I did not mean to be so mean about your whole gun, and I wanted to know if we could go outside and you could show me it again, because I think I just didn't appreciate it like Arum said.
Make a persuasion roll for me.
I don't know how to help you.
12.
Wait, I touch you and I say, yes, that's a very good idea, and then I give you guidance.
Okay, what's that?
It's plus D4.
Okay, so 12 plus, I need a D4. 13.
13. I don't think a 13 is going to be enough
Dang.
to,
thought
especially
it was
because and like they've they're thinking about the same heist as you are, and so
Get 'em out of
he says, look, what you call embarrassing, I mean, it's was I humiliated?
Yes.
Did I take a huge hit to my ego? No. Look, I've dealt with this kind of adversity. As I already said, people don't understand the magic of holes. And
I'm trying to, but you won't come out and show me it.
Look,
I want to know now.
there will be plenty of opportunities for you to marvel at my hole. But
I don't think I will. This is the only time I'm willing to marvel at your hole, dude.
And Agatha chimes in. I do have to say once again, we are a little pressed for time here. So if you have anything else for us, that's great. But I would otherwise have to ask you to please vacate the room.
What are you guys doing tonight?
I almost asked why.
We're getting prepared for the World's Fair tomorrow. We're part of the World's Fair.
Not for long.
I mean,
'cause your whole
it
gun
seems pretty
sucks.
prepared. You've got this great whole gun. Are you?
Well,
I mean, you guys
there's always refinement you can do. We have to work
There's
on
a
pitches.
lot,
We
I
have to
think,
work
he
on
has to work
how we
on.
promote the brand, how we get people attracted to our booth. There's a lot of wonderful things at Heron Hill. We have to find a way to really stand out.
I have an idea of how you could really stand out. What if you went out tonight to everyone in the bars in the tavern that are having a great time, and just did some networking? talk to people, tell them about the invention, about how excited you are to see them in the morning. Maybe you could offer them a small discount if they mention they met you in the tavern and had a great time together.
All right, go ahead and make your own persuasion roll.
Nat 20.
That's 20.
That's
No shit.
There we go.
Beautiful.
That's amazing.
So,
I have no idea why I'm trying to convince these people not to go on this heist.
yeah.
I was trying to get him out of the room
So
and
I
trying
can-
to use a mage hand to steal one. Is
Yeah,
what I'm
I
trying
would
to do.
I would
That's what I'm
argue
doing.
if they're honestly this nat 20 might have backfired.
no.
But they are going to probably take those whole guns with them as they leave. You have persuaded them to such a degree that they are going to have to take these with them.
I then, with a nat 20, say, why don't you give me one too, and I'll help you show it off?
I think with a nat 20, even if it's a little retconned.
And if you say, I'll get her in the hole for you too, try to do it in front of me so I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
I'll
I
willingly throw in the highest
100%
deck save.
guarantee you she's going in the hole.
Yeah, I think you have convinced him enough that he will allow you to demonstrate the whole gun on his behalf. But so they sort of escort you out of the room, and he says, look, you better take good care of that whole gun. These don't come cheap, so allowing you to use such technically advanced machinery, just want to make sure that, you're capable of using this appropriatity.
I'm going to shoot a hole under him.
Okay,
Just
so
a tiny one.
All right, well, you have to be careful when it comes to holes.
I'm gonna trip in the hole.
Um,
I'm gonna come through like oh no!
See?
but
I did it.
So, did you shoot a hole in the inn?
Oh,
In the
maybe
floor?
don't. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't.
What have you done?
No.
Okay. They escort you out of their room. You have a whole gun in your possession at this point, and you hear them in the lobby of the bar. And there's a few, just a few scant folks. And Jonathan says, "All right, everyone, please gather round. I have a wonderful demonstration." And he is going to, on your recommendation, try and hype people up
awesome.
for the whole gun.
That's so good.
Okay, so you now have a whole gun. You have talked to them. They're at least preoccupied for, let's say, 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, because if they stayed long enough, they might decide to go in the morning.
Yeah.
again.
To, where they're demonstrating this whole gun. So that if you want to go tonight, you've probably bought yourself an hour head start against Jonathan and Agatha to take part in this. But at this point, you know that they have not talked to Sparrow and Finch, so you do not know what they are up to and what their plans are in terms of stealing this thing.
Right.
Because from the beginning, they said they were going to take part in the heist, but have asked and offered payment if you're willing to help them.
Mm-hmm. Right, but we don't know if they're going to go tonight.
Yeah.
Do we want to go outside to talk or go back up to the room?
I would say we could probably go outside.
Try to find a spot.
Do we want to go steal this thing?
Like right now, or
In general.
In general, because if we are considering it, that might be a time to go talk to Finch and Sparrow and just be like, hey, did you hear the announcement? Does that change things?
yeah,
Because we're
Yeah,
getting
that's a good
short on
point.
time.
I will say if we're wanting to do it tonight and they're talking about all the security now, we could try to get Jonathan and them, Agatha, like a distraction, like security goes to them.
Yeah.
And then we can
I was
slide
kind
by
of-
behind them or
I
a
was
different area.
kind of thinking that this could give us time to kind of find
Plan,
a vantage point
Yeah.
to wait and kind of watch
Yeah.
them try to do it, and then
Yeah.
when they probably fail, we could either jump into action or
yeah.
just know that it failed.
So do we need to talk to Finch and just get an idea of like what their initial plan
That's up to
is?
you guys. I don't care.
So
don't
we can
have
either
to.
do something different if we see they fail, And then what if they make it and then we're out that money?
I mean, we can ask, because does Finch and Sparrow even know they're going to try to go tonight? Or are
Yeah,
they
we
just going
don't
to do it
know.
and steal it and not give it to Finch and Sparrow? Like,
I'm just thinking an entire day's move up of an event that might change plans quickly for people.
Yeah.
So we might need to
we can
kind of
ask
check
them.
in with that.
I don't care.
That works for me.
So we're gonna talk to Finch and Sparrow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
On the way over there, I want to give Arum the whole gun and be like, I feel like you appreciate this a lot more than
I
I
think
do,
you
buddy.
should.
You can
step
probably make it
back,
better too.
I'll try to work my
because they
magic.
don't like you. Remember?
Oh, I'll just disguise myself again.
Okay.
Can I be Gertie again? And Gertie,
I'll go hide.
you hide and watch from afar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
You
Same
don't
plan
wanna...
as before.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, and I say this thing, don't misrepresent me, man. You got so mad. Gertie's not mad at them. I'm not
feel
mad
like
at
I
them.
did.
You did. It was
You
funny.
did. I had to message you to calm down.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Just hang in the back. Hide
I'll
behind
do my
someone.
best.
There you go.
Hide behind. You can do that now.
Yeah.
We can let Miss
I've never been able to do that before,
Yeah,
so I
try
kind of
it
forgot
out.
I'd be able to do it.
Try it out.
we can let Miss Quarrelshade take the lead.
And Marin, you have your own sort of thing in terms of the grand unveiling. Does the rest of Ass
Oh yeah.
know?
I
that-
don't.
Oh,
They might
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Are they
I don't-
here?
That might be a
They're supposed to
conversation
come
have.
on the third day. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if they came early or not.
Do you have a way to contact them?
I don't think so.
So just bring that to your attention. But you know where, because you have found Sparrow and Finch in the tent town before. So you know where they're located. And as you approach, they are outside of their tent. And you hear them talking about this announcement and how it's been moved up. And again, they're having a similar sort of conversation as you guys approach. And as they see you come up,
No.
Finch turns and says, "Oh, well, I was wondering if you guys were going to come and find us. Obviously, you've probably heard the announcement."
Yeah, that's what we were coming to find you for.
So, yeah, we obviously thought we had another day to plan this out and figure out exactly how we're going to approach this. We were just talking, like we said, in our opinion, trying to go during the day while the security teams might have their load management be a little higher, could still benefit us. But with the grand unveiling happening, there may be more security around this item, as opposed to what it would be like if we were going tomorrow and the grand unveiling wasn't happening.
Right.
Should we mention to them that we heard that we know that the other team is trying to make a run for it tonight, and that they know?
I was gonna ask. What about Jonathan and Agatha? Have they been out here to talk to you?
They haven't approached
I
us
didn't
yet, but I imagine they'd probably be over here soon. Sort of. Our plan is obviously we were going to work together, and if you'd be a part of this, we can hopefully create a distraction, have somebody go in, hopefully have enough people in order to deal with whatever may be thrown our way.
I'm gonna message to her and say, do with it what you will, but don't forget you could throw them under the bus, saying they're wasting time showing off their gadgets. But I don't know if that's useful but I'm just gonna give a quick reminder of that.
I'm just trying to think. Marin's just thinking of do we want to mention them at all? Because if they come back, they're gonna take the whole gun back.
Yeah.
Or do we want to do it without?
They've died, and he gave me this whole gun as proof that he's dead, and they can't help you.
Yeah, we were just trying to figure out what we're doing.
This is all that's left of them.
They're dead, and this.
I'm assuming you're not doing that.
No.
Okay.
I do like the idea of that. I like that.
so
That's
funny.
what would show that they're dead. The
Yeah.
whole gun, not
It's
that
like
you just
crying,
bought it.
and they're like, oh.
yeah, wait, behind me, this whole gun.
I was fluffing them, and they died. They died in my arms.
The worst fluffer. You killed them.
They died happy though. I
Death
mean,
by fluff.
yeah.
All right.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I don't know.
In
We
this
don't know
world, you
what we
can
were
die
trying
by
to
death by
figure
fluff
out
now.
What we're doing.
So, I had said in our previous meeting, we have a general idea of where it is and how to get down there, but still not entirely sure what we are facing once we get down into those tunnels, what kind of security exists.
And did you tell Jonathan and Agatha that we were the other group, or did you just say you had other people?
I mean, they know that there are other people involved.
Okay, I didn't know if you mentioned our name.
I don't know if... I mean, clearly you've met them. You know their names.
Yeah, they're
So what kind of relationship do you have with these two?
We just met them at the fair as vendors.
Okay,
You
yeah,
say
so...
in Gertie's voice.
Yeah.
I may have.
You recognize the whole gun.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
It's a gun. Yeah.
That's such a great
Yeah.
question.
It will hopefully, prove very useful when it comes
That's a
to
pretty-
stealing
I
this
Yeah. It could
this
be.
machine.
You're in my head. That's
Yeah.
what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna message Vikram, who's looking like me, and say, ask what. I don't know if they told us or we talked about it, but what's the plan for like after we've stolen it? Like,
Yeah. Where do we go now?
where do we go next? You can leave it as vague as that. I think if you press further, you're not gonna get enough information.
I kind of message back. We know we're not getting any more information from them.
What's the extent? Like, where are we
Yeah.
taking it after it's stolen?
Yeah,
Maybe
so
just
that's a really good point. What do we? I don't know. Gertie sounds like. What do we do with this after we steal it?
So
that's
you
just
will
kinda
get
Boston.
paid, and Sparrow and I will take it back to the rest of our associates.
Do we
Well, I
meet
mean,
you
like
here?
Oh, I thought you meant like.
Well, we'll be with
while we're
you.
there. Oh. But what
you know.
happens if we get split up?
Let's say there's
Contingencies, baby.
a river close to Heron Hill that goes down.
I know that exact river.
We can.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So
I
we
know
can
every river nearby.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're like, I can smell it.
Yes.
we can plan to meet by the river.
Do I have a boat there? No.
And that will be our plan. We'll go into the forest. We'll meet by the river.
Okay.
If we happen to
get
get split up.
This isn't like exactly on topic of the questions, but can I make some kind of check to see if I can tell that maybe they're like how strong they are?
Oh.
Oh,
Could we take them in a fight
Could
if
we
worse came to
overpower 'em?
worse?
yeah. I guess that would be an insight check.
Okay.
There is 5 of us. There's just 2 of them.
But we don't
Yeah,
know
but
their,
they
If we
could
take
be-
them to the river, I can.
They could be strong as hell.
and we don't know their associates if they can get a hold of them.
7.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really get a sense
Yeah.
Okay.
of their
good
battle
question,
prowess.
though.
I mean, you look at Finch, and he's not, like he's very thin. You can't imagine he's benching a lot.
Yeah,
but that
but he
doesn't
could
mean a whole
be-
lot in this world.
He could be pretty powerful magical
Yeah.
user.
Who's the one that died at the very beginning?
Chickadee Douglas!
That's right. Chickadee.
Good old Chickadee Douglas.
Fan
That's right.
favorite, Chickadee
We love
Douglas.
Chickadee. Bring 'em
Chickadee's
back.
great.
Everybody make fan art of Chickadee Douglas.
Yeah, big rips to Chickadee Douglas.
Yeah.
So, are we gonna go tonight, or are we still trying to do it tomorrow? I just feel like there's gonna be a lot more security tomorrow if they already pushed it up.
Look, we're obviously grateful for the help. There's more of you. If we're outvoted and you want to do this tonight, we can do this tonight. Sparrow and I are ready.
I'm just worried that if we all decide on tomorrow, who's to say Jonathan and Agatha don't decide on tonight and take it and then try to sell it?
Oh,
Who's
well,
to say they're gonna come back to you and get the money?
if
It's
we're
probably
going, I
rather
would
than
I would
find
like to find Jonathan and Agatha to bring them with us. Obviously, they have the whole gun.
Yeah.
You have a whole gun?
You have a whole gun. Did you?
I assumed he was showing that.
No, that was a bit he was doing.
Oh. I also
mean,
didn't
I
think
could
it was
pull
like
it out.
small
I
enough
thought
to
it was a
hide.
bit.
No, I pull it out. I have
Okay,
it.
so you pull out the whole gun,
I
and
don't know. We could have just bought it.
I legitimately thought it was obvious.
They
that-
loaned it to me. They loaned it to me, artificer to artificer, because I was so intrigued by it, and they thought I should, they let me looking at it. Had maybe improvements. We could collab, maybe make it better for the future. So they're letting me borrow it for a little bit.
Well, that's interesting. Like I said, I'd rather, if we can have the numbers, I'd like the numbers.
Yeah, no, I'm saying I also would like more people. I'm just thinking, like, if we all go to sleep, who's to say they're going to go to sleep and then meet up with us in the morning? What happens if they sneak off and do it tonight without us?
All right. So
Right.
in general, so if you guys decide to go tonight, they are going to want to try and find Jonathan and
Correct.
Agatha, bring them with you. Do you want to try and persuade them not to do that?
Or do we go
Because
into
you can make a
groups?
persuasion roll, and you can see, if you can persuade
We're
them
gonna do it tonight. The
to keep it
numbers.
smaller. And you can argue, if we're trying to be stealthy, having fewer people could be to our benefit, especially if you're going at night and maybe there's not as many people
I think we
around.
just need to decide, do we want to do it in general? Do
Yeah.
we want to do it? And if we do, tonight or tomorrow? As a
I'm
group.
fine either way, honestly.
Yeah.
I have the slots. I'm not
I
damaged
just don't know
a lot.
what we're going to do. Like, because if we give it to them, I want to follow them. I want to know what's going
Yeah,
on.
I was gonna say I would kind of. I'm kind of getting to the point of like
separated, so we meet by the river.
I would prefer that we end up being part of it because if we get to it and we're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is gonna be bad, then maybe we can stop them,
Yeah.
or maybe we can get it to whoever
Yeah.
would be a good
Yeah.
person to have it, or can destroy it.
That was both
And I'm
sides.
fine with waiting until the morning if that's what they want to do. I am just worried Jonathan goes.
Arum will
tonight
go with the
and
group,
steals.
but his own personal, he doesn't truly distrust Elias yet, and maybe doesn't want to get caught in this city at night and then just become
Then why don't we just go?
an enemy in his idol's eyes
Right.
over something that he doesn't even know is necessarily bad.
You are planning for the morning. And so you tell that to Finch and Sparrow. Finch agrees. I do think that's the best way. We can walk in just normally into the World's Fair. There's no suspicion that would be drawn if we get caught. There's always the idea we just wandered into the wrong area. I mean, I think there's a lot more that could be at risk if we get caught in the evening, clearly being somewhere where we're not going to be. So I think what would be good for us is to find Jonathan and Agatha and let them know the plan.
If they're at the inn, we can tell them.
Yeah, would they still be showing off the...
Probably. I'll
Yeah.
just tell them that. Like, I'm pretty sure we saw them at the inn showing off their whole gun. We can
Okay.
just tell them.
So are you planning to tell them?
I haven't decided yet. She's being honest at the time. Like, I will tell them.
Okay.
And then on the way back, she's like, do I want to, though?
All right.
Or do I want to see what happens?
You could leave it to the roll
say,
of the
and
dice.
it can be pretty low,
Yeah.
but make a persuasion roll. And let's just call it a DC 12.
Okay, I got a 14.
14. Okay, so that convinces them. So they are not going to go and find Jonathan and Agatha tonight.
And then we can talk.
So it will be up to you to talk to them. So you guys go back to the inn and you see Jonathan and Agatha putting on a demonstration. And there's a group of maybe like 15 people watching. And there's a hole in the middle of the ground. And you see just the top of a guy's head popping out of it. And you hear him look around and it's like, yeah, this is a hole. You made it really fast. Could put some stuff in here. Yeah.
Stupid.
And he reaches up his hand, and Jonathan and Agatha pull him out. You heard it here, folks. You can put stuff in it.
It'd be really great if you had to build like a bunch of fences. That would be nice, but
Yeah, but if you can only do one
One
hole
at
a
a
day,
time,
that fence is
yeah.
gonna take you 9 years.
this is true.
So he's like pulling out one gun, and then he pulls out the other gun.
Jeez.
And so
Harry Disney's jail.
you see them doing this display, but it has the evening has gotten late, and come to Heron Hill tomorrow and see us continue our display, where you can purchase your very own whole gun. And the crowd sort of disperses. Some go back to the inn. Some head towards the tents. And Jonathan and Agatha see you outside of the tent, or outside of the inn.
What if we just did like a walk by, like, we're doing it tomorrow, and then just
I could message them.
That's what I was thinking. I feel like we should just say, like, it's Finch and Sparrow say it's on for tomorrow.
The sparrow flies in the morning.
And so as you say that, Jonathan Bright turns very dramatically and says, the perpetual energy machine. You. All of you?
Yes.
Incredible.
Yes.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on.
It's so on.
And then they enter the inn in a flourish.
But
Quit drawing
guys,
attention to yourself.
we still have the whole gun.
Yes.
He didn't ask for it back, baby.
No, he just was there for the drama.
So we take a long rest.
Okay, so they are ready for tomorrow. I will say, they're ready for tomorrow. Sparrow and Finch is ready for tomorrow. If you want to try this yourselves, that is a reality. If you want to,
Like double cross.
yeah, I don't know how duplicitous you feel about the situation, but there wouldn't be any money if you go without them.
I want money.
I'm thinking if it turns out that this is a bad thing, we stop them. If we get caught, we throw them under the bus, and we'd be like, we saw him, we followed him in and tried to stop him. You know.
Yeah.
I'm
My
a hero
uncle works
either way.
here.
Yeah.
So you guys settle down for the night. You're going to do a long rest.
Woo!
And you are going to
Sneaky time.
prepare for a heist in the morning. Thank you for listening to Rolling Through Realms. Follow us on Instagram, Blue Sky, TikTok, and YouTube, and be sure to share with your friends. Feel free to leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Music for this episode was provided by tabletopaudio.com. Once again, I'm Erik Hurt, and you've been listening to Love, Death, and Necromancy.